Okay, YouTube, quit hating, and I'm gonna make this video short. So, we'll see if you'll let me. It's not the exposing evil part 5 that I have, but this is gonna be some good stuff. So, here we go. This is, Chicago has an influx of Arab students. This is from the book, Why We Want to Kill You. It's a Muslim book, and it talks about Hamas, Jihad, and, Hezbollah. Here it says, wake up in the middle of the night and they would chant slogans of hate and indoctrination because Islam is not a peaceful religion. And if you can see this, the Quranic reciting calling to behead unbelievers wherever they were found. I tried to tell people, but I tell them, in the comments, I'm the comment queen. And they want to try to tell me, I mean, Americans are so ignorant. They will stick up for Muslims. You cannot, because here it'll show you. We'll get there. We'll get there. How could the U.S. forget the mental indoctrination button? Blah 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 blah. Okay, turn the Muslims into extreme robots. These people are on the children's college campuses. They are also. There are also peace weekends sponsored by a Palestinian solidarity movement whose agenda looked like a day at Bible school, but then comes the party line. At campus events, they will all speak of peace in English and talk about infiltration in Arabic. You cannot think that they are here to make friends. I'm sure you have a couple that are cool and great, but this is about to go down here in America, and they only own all our gas stations. Okay, you cannot keep being naive and believing what Barack Obama taught you from Chicago, which is his. Okay, the zip code is 60666. He was a senator there. He smoked crack and was gay. Okay, you don't really need to question that. The guy came out. You need to stop questioning everything and start believing things people tell you, because this is real. And if you don't take into consideration what I tell you, all the things, you're going to be up shit creek without an oar. Excuse me, Lord. I'm sorry. This is unbelievable. I was influenced to become a terrorist by my religious education at school, the local mosque in the Al-Aqsa Mosque in Jerusalem. It's in Jerusalem at the mosque with the big old golden dome on the top, like a big boob. Both were influenced by the Muslim Brotherhood in Egypt, and the jihad ideology was greatly emphasized by them. Okay, this is terrible. Okay, Aid stated that we can have children with concubines. We started to ask questions in class. How? Wouldn't it be considered adultery? I asked. No, he said. Is it marriage? One of us asked. No, he said. Then the tough question came. Is it consensual? It doesn't have to be, he responded. Then it's rape, I replied. Is it permitted for Muslims to rape the Jewish women after we defeated them? His response was, the women captured in battle have no choice in this matter. They are concubines, and they need to obey their masters. Having sex with slave captives is not a matter of choice for slaves. He said that sexual intercourse with Jewish captives does not have to be consensual. I could not believe what I had heard. I asked my father for his opinion that same day when I went home during lunch. My father told me, son, Allah will provide you the strength to do it. We will take all Jewish women and rape them, and when we go to heaven, we will have a Quathar River and have sex with as many women as we like. You will see that this type of thinking permeated my religion and culture. It's as real as 9/11, the Iraq War, the genocide of Christians in the Sudan, and the war in Afghanistan. If these are not real to you, then I cannot help you. Okay, forbidden to you also are married women, except those who are in your hand as slaves. This is the law of Allah for you. A Muslim can have sex with slave captives after a war. I try to tell people, okay, O Prophet, uh, any believing woman who had given herself up to the Prophet, if the Prophet desired to wed her, a privilege to thee above the rest of the faithful. First discussion centered on whether to give my U.S. passport in one of the brothers for a plane hijacking mission. This is what they do. I want to find the part where, okay, here's, see, Aunt Fatima. I can prove Catholicism is Satanism like that. Okay, just look up the word Vatican and it means worship of the serpent. But if you need me to go deep, I can, babe, because I know all the facts. I'm gonna make this short and sweet. I want to see if it's gonna get posted. I want to see if YouTube's gonna keep hating, because I'll make a million shorts. I don't care. Released from prison after he was given a life sentence for planting a bomb and shooting an Israeli. Here we got the Vatican and the U.S. pressured Israel to set free the terrorists who violated the church. This is, okay, taught about heaven. They're taught about heaven, and they get 72 virgins when they get there. You know, this is what they're taught. And they're taught the more Jewish people said, I felt someday I had to be a martyr, to kill Jews in order to go to heaven. This is what they believe, okay? And I can tell you right now, the papacy created Islam. I don't care what you say. If you have half a brain, well, you only have access to your half. I believe I have access to both, at least 75% of my brain now, because I do critical thinking, and I do some thinking that I never thought before. And it's all glory to God, because I asked him for the truth. He gave me the truth, and I'm going to continue to show people, no matter what happens to me, because this is not right. What's getting ready to go down? All praise to Allah, who honored me through their martyrdom. Main purpose in life was to produce more children to offer as a sacrifice to Allah. This is what they do. Bodies of the children as an offering to God. Let's keep it moving real fast. I just want to show you a couple other things. Here, American girls, unaware that they're simply pawns for a greater cause. They come here, they get their green card, and then they leave them, and then they go back and get the Arab wife. United Nations ruled against this person that injured two boys or killed two boys and injured 36. Sorry, I'm reading through the phone with the bomb. Okay, this is Chicago. I showed you that, the influx of Arab students, jihad, holy war against America and Israel. Of course, we see that happening right now. Wake up in the middle of the night with the hate. I showed you that. I showed you that. So this is the big one, okay? They are literally taught to behead unbelievers. Don't believe me? Just watch.